NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight we kick off week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Dreadnoughts of Virginia Beach taking on the San Francisco 49ers. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. On first down, it's Cunningham. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Seven Pirates. Go.
Here's Cunningham. And he whips that one incomplete there. The Niners are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate this time of NFL.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Ready!
Cunningham. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now they run the option on second down. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
60 Maverick.
Cunningham looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Now a 2-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Oh, he's got the full package. He can spin, he can juke, he can make you miss, he can drop a shoulder on you. Some of that elusiveness we saw at Penn State has definitely translated to the NFL game. Saquon Barkley hit the proper buttons and turned him loose.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Jones. And And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Jalen Hyatt was the intended target.
That'll bring up second down.
You look at this Niner defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams. And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Throwing, Jones. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. This defense for the Niners, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 12 yards there and a first down. They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What do we call run fits?
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your 3rd grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
Hodgins in motion. To throw on 3rd down. Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dreadnoughts are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
49ers 3. Graham Gano is set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds? There he goes, left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame.
The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too? Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. When you look at this defense, they're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
The Cunningham throw pulled in by Kittle. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pay.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now they'll change things up. Now Cunningham. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. On 4th down, Cunningham. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Facing a 3rd down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Now Cunningham. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Cunningham to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready? Hey, check that. Street. Reload.
McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Ready?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown 49ers! Brandon Ayuk from 3 yards out, and the Niners have regained the lead. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who played best and don't worry about the rest of it.
From the 27, Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Moody good with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
Okay, here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Half 88, half 88, half 88. Go, Cyclone! Go!
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. They'll find Paris Campbell, that's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
On gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Buckeyes.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Barkley is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Hyatt goes in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Jalen Hyatt in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dreadnoughts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second down, here's Barkley again. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2 yards still to go. Third down now. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen down. And surprisingly, this is... And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief that, hey, we're going to get it done.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, here's Barkley. Down the left sideline. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
Hodgins in motion. Jones now on first down. Gets this to Waller on the crossing route. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
All of a sudden those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and goal from the 1. Barkley again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and come back. It just never materialized.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dreadnoughts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
49ers 17. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A play fake. Now Cunningham. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Throw out wide by Cunningham, complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
19 yards. And the Virginia Beach
Clock indication. Clock indication.
A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 157 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. Isaiah Hodgins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dreadnoughts are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point try good by Gano. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And this one is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Ready, set.
The Niners on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw again. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now a 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, That's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass. It's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are right back in this football game.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Cunningham looking to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Cunningham. And this one too low.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Check. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. To the sideline and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Danny Gray, 57 yards. And the 49ers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Half 18, half 18.
Here's Jones to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here is 3rd and 5.
I shift the crew.
They'll run again. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Gano the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Red Dots 35, 49ers 23. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.